here live, Surrey, the turf. Make some fucking noise. I'm your host, Redshirt Mike. Shoutouts, of course, to our sponsors, Easy Extractor, Loyal Entertainment, Dab Daddy Premium Medicinals, and Mr. DMA, as well as all the community members who stepped up to help make this event possible. Please make some noise for our sponsors. We're gonna get into this. Battler, on my right, introduce yourself.
I said it's Ron. You say it any other way, you heard the name wrong. Let's fucking go.
Y'all can make some noise. What the fuck? Battler.
Scared, bro.
Right? Battler, to my left.
Woo!
Tell him who you are.
It's been 7 long fucking years and I'm back.
Hey.
Yo, the name's Komp, Team Scotia, Team Low Life, Bad Action. Let's fucking go.
Go!
Before we get into this, heads up, we are kicking people out at this fucking point. Don't be interrupting the battles. If you gotta talk, go the fuck outside. Aaron chose to go first. It is round 1 on him. Let's go.
Go, man. Yeah. I said Redshirt Mike having a hard time with this one. He can't decide who he wants to pick to win. But either way, he put it all on red, booking Aaron Burgundy versus the Crimson Chin.
Let's go!
What up, Chinocchio? I get it. You've had enough of the chin jokes. But when it comes to chin quotes, this is just the chintro. I mean, these chin bars ain't even insulting. Bro, it's just factual. Have you ever thought of chin modeling? You could go Chinternational. I mean, I bet he dripping in hose. But probably not, because you look like life gave an extra chromosome to Johnny Knox. And I get a good laugh when a man with zero attraction shares his pictures. Especially when you look like a live-action caricature. But if that mouth the size of your chin, you can get that chin checked, a quick deck, and it's over. Like that song from Big Wreck, a small smack, leave your jaw jacked. You gonna learn to respect more. I'll do more than chip away at it. It's game over if I connect 4.
Okay.
But he in love with this shit. Enough to travel cross country on a bus for this shit. With just the clothes on his back, just basking in his swass and nut musk for this shit. He took a couple of snips and almost choked on his tongue from the whips. So he flipped his shit inside out to double his fits. I said your travel costs, the only thing amounting up to a shit. Imagine going broke because of this shit. All these years you still ain't up and just quit. Imagine traveling thousands of clicks just to get a few hundred a clip for a fan base that doesn't exist. Oh, but it be having its perks. But is battle rap worth looking like a panhandler instead of someone who actually works? But what's actually worse is your wardrobe is just sweatpants, moving shirts, and battle rap merch.
Shit, he's wearing sweatpants.
I mean, you in your late 30s, and you still going out of pocket without a profit. Don't you feel like a failure at all? I mean, imagine leaving your trailer in Sunnyvale to stay at Jesse's trailer in Walsh.
Holy cow.
I said I've been on the rise, so they booked me a guy from across the nation. But I ain't asked for comp. I asked for compensation, and
You didn't get that.
you weren't in the conversation. See, I took my style and polished it. Now y'all acknowledge it. This is confidence, unmedicated. You can't doctor this. Your style ain't original. You the opposite, a composite, and you can't spell that without putting the comp in it.
Let's go.
Round 1, start Komp. Let's go.
You said I came out of pocket. But it's facts that what you say is not right. Especially when you helped pay for my fucking flight.
He did do that shit! That happened!
How are you gonna come at me with chin bars and act like you're supposed to win? But just throwing this out there, follow me on Only Chins.
Let's go.
So we got complicated versus three elemental. Boy, this will be mad fun. We got the guy that used to have the stupid name versus the guy that still has one. Then there's your stupid fucking slogan. Man, your mind is way gone. If we say it any other way, then obviously we heard the fucking name wrong. But the way he says it makes it sound all thuggish and G. Like he's up in the streets, pushing drugs to the fiends, or pointing guns for the cheese. He wants everyone to think he's a tough guy when he pops up on the screen. Or maybe it's a flex like you think you're somebody when it comes to the scene, but either way it's fucking stupid Aaron, so what the fuck does it mean? That's a trick question. It means shut up, you're a fucking idiot. So concerned with how your name's pronounced, but nobody fucking gives a shit. He takes it so seriously, his family can never look at him the same way. His grandmother will be like, it's nice to see you, Aaron. And he'll be like, bitch, it's A.A. Let's go. Bro, this is what you sound like. I'm a new man. I'm just spazzing. Being stabbed just means I'm ready if there's a line to be passing. Cause I'll show y'all how to handle a body like childbirth classes, cause I'm like a phoenix the way I rise from the ashes.
Oh, shit!
Listen, dipshit. You are not next up here, and it's time you get enlightened. I would say this will be a bloodbath, but I don't want Mike to get excited.
They don't know, but that's fire!
Ride the Red River. Period. The amount of times you've said you're next up here just boggles my mind so much. Let's not pretend like you have skill and that it's just a case of no luck, because you're like Andre Anthem. Let me explain since you look so stuck, because we thought you were on your way, but you never really showed up.
Oh! Where you at, Andre?
It's the same routine every time you get back in the ring. You hit a level up and then self-destruct and can't handle a thing. You always reach a certain point and then you don't know where to go. That's why proving you're ready for the next level is not something you're prepared to show. Mike's gonna turn you in to another guy that's just here to help level up a rookie, because you've already reached your peak and become everything you could be. So you thinking big things are coming your way is something I can barely understand, because Mike doesn't have this merry little plan to prepare to get Aaron in demand, because it would be an error to have Aaron as the heir that's carrying the brand. This a mismatch. I'm killing you. On cam and in the room. Every step forward for you is like living proof that it's like you're fucking standing in Gorilla Glue. That means you're going nowhere, Aaron. It happens every time, so it must be fate. The fact you can't adapt should be a clear sign to make something change, because we've witnessed this for years. At this point, it's something we just embrace. So whether it's in or out of the ring, you're only known for being stuck in place. Because it's taken you this long just to get to me. Dog, you are not a threat. You've been given way too many shots and you made an awful mess, so your stupid fucking name suits you. With the years of stumbling that Ron projects because AA struggled for so long just to take the proper steps.
Let's go!
Time.
Round two. Hey, let's go.
It's better. I believe it.
Fight back, baby!
No. You made the big stage! Woo! Come on, Jay. Whoever booked that battles on crack. Why should I be impressed you battled on KOTD when DP battled on Smack? Oh! But Chronic wasn't polished, so it's probably getting vaulted. It's gonna sit and just rot. Facts. But yo, you finally got your big break. On King of the North! I said he caught COVID writing for me. See, airborne to be infectious and it's spreading across the map now. You should have took a leave. Showing up only gave me opportunity to branch out. You should have pulled the plug. Life turned real once you got up out the trap house. But since you show face, I have no choice but to pull the mask out. See, they say to stay 2 meters away for a few weeks to start. So when I stick him in his grave, we'll be 6 feet apart. But Yo, Jay, I used to fuck with the verses you lay, but then I told myself I'd stop taking rounds to a personal place. I'd rather write verses with words that are laced, but not once did I say I'd stay out of your personal space. See, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I hit like a truck so Jay can stay talking. I knew if we ever cross roads, I'd catch him while Jay walking. I spit on you. Hawk 2, and headbutt you like Hawk 2. Wrestling bar, chill. You like this. I said I spit on you, Hawk 2, and headbutt you like Haku. This is the Legion of Doom. See, this is the Legion of Doom. See, an animal dangerous enough, but he equipped with the Hawk 2. And if you ain't on a shamrock, you should feel endangered, cause I pull up skirt with a real headbanger. Yeah! I said it don't get any more personal than this. See, I know where all the anger and all this coward's pain derives, and I'ma just say it, Jay. I don't care that your favorite Power Ranger died.
Too far, bro, too far.
That's too soon.
Too far.
R.I.P.
Hold it down.
See, you wearing snakeskin. See the correlation? Figured so. I mean, why dig for dirt when I could dig for gold? See, you mistaken stupidity for confidence. So it's clear Komp never stood for competence. You always falling short of what could be prominence. I guess you can't spell Napoleon complex without putting the comp in it.
Okay, let's go. Round 2 on top. Let's go.
It's a battle. He takes being stabbed as an accomplishment.
He does.
He'll tell Mike, I need on this event, because people need to see me in my glory. Mike will say, I'm sorry, bro. You didn't make the cut this time. Any other event would be a different story. And Aaron's like, face it, bud. I don't have to make the cut, because someone did it for me. I bet when it happened, he yelled a rebuttal like, if you weren't such a pussy, then I would be dead. But this will be an awesome story, so thanks for the street cred. Then he came to the next event like, when I didn't go down, should have seen the dude run. It was almost a 3-0, but judging by this deep hole, I'll settle for a 2-1. Deep down, it traumatized him, and he can't handle the fact. He can't even go out on a date because of the damage it has, because as soon as she touches her steak knife, he has a fucking panic attack.
Are you kidding me?
He'll be at his mom's while she's cooking supper, completely stress-free. Then she starts cutting up vegetables and he gets PTSD. But on the real, I give you props for stepping up to that man with a knife, but you risked your own child not having a dad in his life. You would have been better off staying out of it and just running home, because that same fiend you saved would have sacrificed your life for a fucking stone. Oh, but now you're a big tough guy. Mess with him and you'll get your fucking dome split. He'll walk right up to you, you'll end up with your throat slit. Fuck off, idiot. When he got grazed the first time, he made a sound like, oh shit, but when I do it, the only sound is you hitting the ground. Cause I won't miss! Cause ever since he got stabbed, I can't stand this lame-o. He always acts like a gangster like Danny Trejo. So even though you stepped up to that guy with the knife, I don't know where you get the gas from, cause the only reason you stepped up at all is because you didn't know he had one. So I guarantee this ain't the kind of Jay you were expecting. But you're still the same Aaron reaching for ways to get attention because you've always struggled when it comes to taking some direction, and that's why you have a problem with making a connection. So it's no secret that BC was often a place you were rejected, and it took you almost dying to finally be a name that was accepted.
Damn!
Plus, your son could have lost his dad. The outcome is 50-50, like when you flip a coin. So it's ironic that you've been stabbed, but you still can't seem to get the point.
Okay.
Round 3. Hey, Ron, let's go.
It's a battle. It's a karaoke. Listen. I said this is gonna sound funny coming from 3 Elemental.
Let's go.
But yo, Jay, tell me, why'd you have to go and name yourself Complicated? I hate the Hey, you added the 8 and that shit gets me frustrated.
Yeah!
I mean, tell me you're white without telling me you're white, right? At least that's what I thought was your intention. I mean, the 8 really showed your I said the 8 really showed your pigment. It really put the comp in your complexion. But yo, talk to me. What you gonna say to try and ruin my life? You got the audience. He gonna try and stage a play to draw my curtains tonight. He got the urge to despite, so he packs his words with a knife. He planting seeds. He wanna put my dirt in the light. Now I'm not saying this could turn to a fight, but with some words it just might. You speak on my shit like you deserving the right when you weren't there with me when I was served with my plights. Red dot means headshot. I got this nerd in my sights and it's a scorching beam that hit like a retro Orton theme cause you gon' burn in my light.
Okay.
See, I thought we were friends. I turn my back for a moment and you change your movements. Trust these games will stop. Think Squid Games. Cause if I catch you moving in on me, it's a kill shot. See, your style is expired. It don't require you to be skilled. Shock value? More like lost value. You like them cheap thrills. You made a lot of poor decisions. You run out of free will. And we call this a sacrifice. Cause it would only sound half as nice calling it a free kill. See, you under par. And not like you just sunk an eagle. You catching heat, bro. I said and you under par. And not like you just sunk an eagle. You catching heat, bro. You ain't got that spark like you run on diesel. So instead, you get off on destroying people's characters. You have no life. And being the leader of low life gives you much pride and it shows. But see, if I live my life as a low life, I live my life on the low. Something ain't right with your soul, but I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. You shouldn't try and be bold, cause I put you in a coma, holding on for dear life. Yeah, I put your life on a hold. See, I don't swerve the ops. I give them a stomp that'll curb their thoughts. You earned your spot and the earth's your plot. You know what wasn't complicated? The murder plot. This nerd just lost. I ain't need a ghostwriter, but my words will haunt. You just got hurt getting the work. I guess that means I turned comp to workers' comp. So congratulations on all 0 of your accomplishments, and though you may not comprehend, it's not pretend, it's honest shit. This a body, and y'all just applauded and watched this shit. And you can't spell accomplices without putting the comp in it.
Let's go. Round 3. Comp. Let's go.
Go, Komp.
Go. Let's go.
Settle down. Listen, you're losing this battle, and it's really plain to see. It's like our old rap names the way you're getting 8 and 3.
Let's go.
Where'd your wifey go, Aaron? What made her compelled to leave? She took your kid, now she's out taking face shots every day like a selfie queen. So you thought it would be a good time to come back to help propel the scene while your son listens to different men piper on her side like Chelsea Green. Yo! He won't come back from this beating he is catching. So why do you try to rap like franchise when we always see him lacking? For you, it's downhill from here. For me, the bodies, I keep them stacking, so now it's coleslaw with no bra the way I leave them hanging.
Inspired by you.
No hanging fruit. Come talk to me when you can say that some legends gave you your props. Until then, you can't claim you're a boss because your reign is a flop, and for me it's next level chef because I'm cooking my way to the top. You think you're being pushed to the heavens and it's turned you godly. Bro, you're chopped if you thought you would break through like when you learned karate. And you paid for my flight. So this work is costly, and like Selma Hayek, no matter how much time goes by, I still display a perfect body.
Facts! She's fine!
So how are you the concrete worker, and I'm the one that's solid on every event that's thrown? How are you the concrete worker, and I'm the one paving the way for the lesser known? That's why they brought me out to set the bar so I could set the tone and prove the only thing concrete about you is that you're a fucking stepping stone. But he thinks he's in his prime. So who am I to decide? But now I have to smoke him, so like Chadwick Boseman, you can die in your prime. Oh! Mike said I like to talk about dead people. 7 years ago, that was true, friend. I went from talking about dead people to talking to them.
Yeah!
Seriously, who told you you could fuck with Jay? I'm the storm that cast over your sunny day. So 2 things are gonna happen. The positive point will be that I copped a dub today. The negative point will be that I got hit with a battery charge, and that's gonna cost you double, eh? So you want to square off? I'll open with the swing like a barn door, then I'll grab a blade and start flipping off the walls like parkour. So it's nothing for me to aim the point at the center like a dartboard and push it in to have you raised in the sky like Star-Lord. He's really not built for the streets. It's not a place this guy belongs. I'll catch you in a dark alley and make sure your fucking life is gone once the knife's stuck in your head like you like the song. I got violent tendencies, and to prove that's going strong, I'll take all the air in Aaron's lungs and make it a huge fact bro is gone as people pull up and guess the silhouette of the body like, who's that Pokemon?
Oh! It's Abra!
What happened to your family life, Aaron? I was proud you took a crack at that. But how come when it went south, your first thought was battle rap? I understand you're not the type of guy that can cope with the pressure, so how do you expect to hold it down in the ring when at home you can't even hold it together? Because you think you're breaking through the glass ceiling. But for you, it can't be shattered. There's a spot for you next to Pauly Free and all the other failing rappers. You're a fucking dad now. You're a fucking dad now. You need to put more thought in when you plan these chapters, and since your son's name is Kendrick, that should tell you to handle your family matters.
Oh!
Peace.
Hey,